Welcome to the layout that lets you keep your eyes on the action. No more wasted frames looking from left to right trying to find everybody's spot here. So I am trying to add the entrance pop out here. Whoop. Why does it always load the OBS project? So mean, OBS. Alright, goodbye to our good friend Rainwave. Goodbye, Rainwave. Because we're going to have audio from our good friend Sir Nico. So we get to hear the music all day long. That comes in really quiet there. Let's see if Salmon's louder. Yeah, Salmon comes in much better. Okay, we'll switch that music note. Okay, I still gotta punch this out so that way we're not dealing with overlapping tiles, but otherwise it's pretty good new layout. As we can see, Alpha's already cheating. I can kind of kill the rain wave there. So the race will be starting at any moment now. We're just waiting for everything to start, or just waiting for one last runner to get going. Should probably fix the paste bin on this. They're talking about in chat how this is Digimon, but not quite Digimon. Digimon if it involved body horror and significantly darker stuff. Yeah, probably. Is about right. That's pretty accurate. So, what's going to happen is when this game starts... oh, hey, Lightning has joined us. Say, Lightning.
Yo. I came for probably the best SMT game.
This is truly something really good.
This is not an SMT game, but it's definitely an SMT game.
Well, it involves characters from SMT, right? Therefore, it must be. Like,
not traditional. What you think traditionally of like SMT RPG games.
It has monsters to collect. There is, in fact, Jack Frost in it. Therefore, it's SMT. Unfortunately, though, they won't be finding Jack Frost on this route, sadly. He's forced under to you in, like, Stage 5, in World 5 of the Light storyline. So the prior goal that we've seen in this game is... we've seen the prior goal of this game being run in Mystery Tournament 12 was to finish Stage 4 on Light Story. So this one will be finished Stage 5, so we're getting a whole extra stage that took me like a half an hour, but then again, I also did other stuff during that time. And the puzzles are harder, and 3 of his stages out of 5 that are being played are going to be completely linear, 100%. They can't make it to the boss without following around, which is great because it's going to throw a lot of red herrings in the mix. I gave them the clue in the paste bin that you absolutely must clear every room in order to reach those bosses, but if they're just going to be silly enough to try to reach the boss early, then, well, that'll be a time loss for them.
Yeah, this was a fun game. I really enjoyed playing it. I actually ended up playing the Dark Path afterwards. I felt like it wasn't much harder, but that's also after I played Light Path, so...
Right, because you'd already played through the harder parts of Light Path, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a step back when you make it to Dark Path. How many stages are in this? Is it 6? Is the Dark Castle the last stage?
I can't tell you, because I think I only got to Stage 4 of Dark.
Did you finish Light Path?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I got to Stage 5 got to Stage 6 in the Light Path, and then bashed my head against it for a while, and was like, okay, I can't do this. And then they were suggesting, oh, by the way, we should actually be the other way. We should do Light Path, or Dark Path. And I'm like, great, I have to retest all of this. Thanks, jerkos.
So this is actually, there's like one interesting thing about this game.
And the race is getting started.
I hope none of the racers can hear me, but I think like every time you die, it does get easier. The bosses do.
No, the bosses get harder every time you die. Okay, so the reason why the bosses get easier every time you die is that that yellow marker, that yellow time bar down on the bottom, is actually the boss's health filling up. The quicker you get to the boss, the quicker you can kill it, the easier it is. Which means that when you're restarting all the time...
Oh, then you know your path through the...
Which means you're solving it quicker.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting... Because I did notice that too. Like the third time I took on a boss, it was the same case. Oh god. I forgot to mention something important in the paste bin. Oh god.
No, they'll be fine.
I hope so.
If they can't figure it out, they're not true puzzle racers.
Let me double check that paste bin.
You didn't mislead them, did you?
Most importantly, I don't think I put in the fact that Eleanor changes character.
Wasn't it in the other paste bin?
That's what I'm checking.
Did you reuse the paste bin?
I did. I reused parts of some girl's paste bin. No, they mentioned on the menu that the 4th option lets you change characters as you unlock more. Oh god.
They'll be fine.
I'm just gonna mention it in the thing and see if anybody catches on to it later.
I also fear that some people might have minimized their IRC once they saw that I was present, because I'm known for being quite annoying in race channels. We have like everyone already struggling on this puzzle.
This is what happens when I'm supposed to test games during also running co-op tournament. Blah.
Do you not have a tester for this?
They're normally weekly blinds and the like are done by either Alpha or Sir Nico, which, hey, by the way, they both wanted to race this one, so I figured they've done the weekly blinds for a little while now. I'll go ahead and let them do it, or I'll go ahead and let them race. I'll be right back. I gotta get some water.
Yep. I'll mention it to Roar when he gets back that, you know, I could totally do testing for puzzle games, because I'm a sucker.
Well, then I'll keep that in mind.
Oh shit, he's still here. No, Salmon Buffalo screwed up. No, it feels bad. I guess Sir Nico doing it, being a baller here. Yep, first to figure it out. I do like the design of all these. A lot of the puzzle maps are like intentionally misleading. Yeah, Salmon, that's not gonna work. We have Sir Nico on that, probably the coolest boss. And figures, if you can figure out how to... Oop.
It's alright, because I'm back now. We lose lightning just as I get here. Guess people don't realize that I have a wireless headset, just a desktop mic now. So yeah, this is, looks like Nico has the solution to this boss. So one of the things we're going to see in this game are boss fights. In this, you must collect all the sigils in order to defeat the boss. And like we mentioned earlier, the faster you beat the boss, the less health it has, so the quicker you're able to deal with those sigils. So Nico's going to be the first one here to go ahead and move on to World 2. World 2, so in World 1, this is only a 4x4 grid. They have the ability to branch off in different paths and come from different directions. But to limit to make sure that the game is going the way that it should be, we have limited the amount of path that any given player can take. So they are supposed to go in this specific direction here. And looks like Alpha's got it. Alpha's got the right answer.
Yeah. What about the races that we don't have on stream?
Don't know. I can't pull them up because otherwise it might blow up the 4 other streams that I have running.
Oh, I see.
Like, unfortunately, part of this thing is that I have to be watching 4 streams and uploading a stream at the same time. So for the sake of my internet.
As long as players get stuck in a single mentality of how to solve a block puzzle, they will get stuck a lot more.
Yeah, you have to be willing to change your position on things.
Like, if you're looking at the way Pika Pals is kind of like trying to solve this, and he just, I think, permanently...
Yeah, he messed it up permanently.
So, if you're locked into... like on the one that Pika Pals and Salmon are on, if you're trying to take that bottom route instead of creating a path upwards, you're just never going to do it. And a lot of levels are intentionally designed to do that. And it's the same with actually some of the boss stages, which compounds the fact that hey, you're trying to like dodge the boss's attacks while also solving the puzzle.
Yeah, and the nice thing is that Pika Pals has the idea. The nice thing about bosses in this game is that they add an interesting level of intensity to it, where you got to keep moving and pay attention to the boss pattern. There's only one boss that truly sucks and is the worst boss. The rest of them are pretty easy to deal with, but it adds that level of oomph to it that you need in order to solve the boss. But another big thing about the bosses that's really important is that the bosses are when you lose to them, they are a full-on restart the entire world. So, however, you can circumvent that by just restarting while in the middle of a boss fight.
Oh, Alpha, you have it. They made that a lot more complicated than it needed to be.
Also, listen to this boss fight music. So good.
I wonder if I could beat the racers if I start now.
Well, seeing as you already played it, I'm gonna go with yes.
I mean, I haven't done stage 5, so...
I definitely went through the second time while testing and just went, oh yeah, no, this is a lot faster now.
Yeah. Easily. Alpha 5, being one move too slow. And Sir Nico. Oh no.
Let's see if they can figure this out. Nico's got the right idea.
Alpha 5 immediately realizing he screwed up.
Oh, and Nico missed the egg. So those eggs are going to be your collecting other monsters. Nico's got it. There we go. So these eggs are going to be you collecting other monsters. You can change your monster cosmetics, basically, by switching to any monster at any given time inside the menu. But an interesting thing is that they actually do have weaknesses and resistances. But it won't matter that much. And we don't have the information, so it's not really easy to explain because it's in Japanese still.
It's not that bad.
But in the end, overall, it won't really matter to the puzzle itself.
Yeah, if you're good at these type of moving block puzzles, you won't be fazed by any of this at all, honestly.
Yeah, Nico's just plowing through it at this point. So the other things to note about the eggs are that they are, you have a certain limited number of steps before any of the eggs in the thing disappear. And the other thing that's important about them is that they're also your hit points against bosses. So if you have no eggs and you get hit once, it's restart the entire world.
Yep. And you usually want to try to figure out the fastest way to get an egg. That way you can, because a lot of the eggs are very limited. Like, you have to be perfect to get the egg.
Yeah, like this egg, for instance, on Nico's screen is entirely easy. It is in plain view, and it just requires the right amount of steps. And there he goes. He gets the egg.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you kind of figure out what they do and you're trying to be on point about it.
Alpha is just one step behind. So this is the first puzzle that gave me a moment of, oh, right.
He's one move away. You just gotta push the block. There he goes. I would say almost it's a little frustrating from my endpoint to look at this. I'm like, how do you not see it?
Because I mean, I tested it, so I've already seen this done. Nico has idea. Oh,
is he gonna try to just fill up that bottom corner?
I don't know what's happening here, but that's definitely a mess. Yeah, he messed up this puzzle already. Oh no, wait, he's still got the power to do it. Yeah, he can still solve this.
I don't know how well, but
no, he's got it. He's just got to go around
he figured it out.
Block there. So I guess putting that, I mean, to be fair, the way that I did it involved putting the extra block inside that hole up top. So he's just put that extra block in a different spot than I have. He's gonna do it in a lot more steps than my solution took, for instance. But
But
it
it
is
will.
yeah.
No! I just like, I guess because I'm watching on some delay, I just see him like push that block one step too far. I have to go all the way back to redo one.
Oh no,
move.
you're ahead.
Am I?
If you saw him push the block up against the cage, basically.
Oh no, that
Okay.
wasn't.
All right, I think Sir
Yeah, I
Nico's
just
got
saw that.
this.
Yeah, because I'm not watching direct feed. I'm just watching the
Oh, you're watching the.
Funhouse stream.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're gonna be at a delay then. As Alpha does move on to the ice boss.
Alpha.
I mean
Sir
to say
Nico.
Sir Nico. So let's
So
see if you can figure this one out.
a good thing to do is at the beginning of every boss, you just kind of like focus on what blocks you need to move where.
Yeah, because you'll see that this boss fight is in two distinct parts, basically. Oh, and Nico going with a more efficient solution than I had, for instance.
Well, that's very smart. He just saw that he needed something in the top right. And he might need it for the bottom as well. So,
Yeah, and there he goes in for finishing the
Yep.
boss. That was quick.
yeah. Just like recognizing that you need to use the a different block for the top right. Because the block near the top right should be used for the bottom.
The block in the top right, there are two blocks in the top right. One of them should be used in the bottom, and the other one should also be, or could be also used in that way. And Alpha 5, I think he's got the right idea here.
Yeah. He'll be fine. He has that efficient solution that you were talking about.
Yeah, slightly more steps, or slightly less steps than what Sir Nico was having to do. So this is going to be the first part of the game where they're going to see some really trollsy levels. They've got a 12-point map, I think, right now. This might just be a 9x9 grid or a 3x3 grid instead of a 4x3. But they're going to see that there's a lot of these other exits that they can't actually reach here under these current circumstances. It just plumb don't work. So you do actually have to end up going all the way around the stages back through prior levels in order to finish this.
So you actually see like Salmon and Pika Pals just kind of getting stuck. Oh, and he just like, screw the egg. And Pika Pals, screw the egg. I'm just gonna go for the exit.
Sometimes it's a good plan. You only really need like 2 of them. And even then, you don't really need 2 of them.
Yeah, you should be able to do most of them without ever getting hit. Most bosses' attacks are very telegraphed.
Yeah, the only true terrible boss in terms of that telegraphing is the lightning boss sucks. Because the only way to stay safe from him is to be on the bottom row, basically. Alright, Nico's got the big plans for the big square here. And looks like he's going to be able to pull it off. Meanwhile, we have Alpha fighting the boss. He used the top right block on that boss. And uh-oh. He's missing 1 rune. And he gets it.
Yeah, just kind of like getting stuck a little bit on your moves.
So this level's a fun one. Those big boxes can be quite daunting early on.
Once you kind of like see how you can... I think like the big ones are a little bit easier, personally, just because of how limited places you can put them.
Yeah, that's a good point. And, oh, looks like Sir Nico has figured out quite a bit, actually, in regards to this. Because, I mean, we have your typical Zelda block scenario, but if you'd moved that bottom block over twice, you can't actually move that right block out. So, nicely done.
If you're used to Zelda block puzzles, that was That's a very common puzzle.
Yeah, that's like the quintessential Zelda solution, basically.
Yep. So Nico probably saying "fuck the egg" or "screw the egg." Exit time. Which honestly, like, I don't know. When every time you hit a boss level, because they have this like long thing, they always like talk to you about, how they're gonna crush you or whatever. You can just take that time, not proceed the screen, and just like look at the map.
Kind of understand how it's going to work.
Yeah. Yeah, not like what Pico Pals did and rush into it and immediately move the block in front of.
Oof. So again, if they do restart the battle with the boss, if they restart that battle before they die, they actually restart the boss with all their health back and the like too. So there is no good reason not to restart if you're about to lose to a boss.
Yeah, Pico Pal's trying to figure out this puzzle as he's can he even do it now?
Yeah, no, he's got it.
Pico
Oh
Pals?
no, wait, oh no,
No,
he can't.
he
No,
can't,
because he can't figure out the left-hand side.
Corner.
Yeah.
And it would be smart of him to kind of just like look at that now to see. He double screwed it.
Looks like he's taking his time to consider it, just while dodging icicles.
Salmon, no, you have it. Just go for the exit. No. I can't tell if he wants the egg or if he wants to just beat it.
That's a good question. He might be wanting the egg. I know I restarted a lot to get some eggs just because I wanted to. So this estimate is actually fairly generous, saying it's an hour and a half. At least I think so.
An hour and a half, blind. What is it? I'm looking at my my race for Light Path beat stage 4 was 45 minutes.
So yeah, that last path won't add more than like a half an hour.
I would say this should just be an hour. Pika Pals walking straight into the ice pick, or icicle.
Pika Pals has part of the solution though.
Yeah, and if he doesn't screw up the bottom right again, he'll be fine.
Looks like he's using the same block that Nico used earlier.
Nico did, yeah. I think Salmon screwed up, but there is like one extra block to do it, so. Oh no, that is it. That's it. There's no space to move around.
Yeah, they can actually.
No, Salmon's.
Oh right, yeah, because Nico used another block. Yeah, you'd have to use those blocks in the right spot. Oh, I think Pika Pal's got the answer.
Pika Pal is just sitting there dodging icicles while trying to figure it out.
Not quite, Pika. There we go. He's got it.
That's fine.
Sir Nico now gets to be presented with a bunch of small puzzles. And if you don't get that egg somehow, I'm more impressed with you than you would imagine.
What, the one?
The one that's 3 steps away from you at the start.
I'm pretty sure it also goes away on the 4th step.
Yeah, you have to like beeline to it.
Which, I hope you would. No, Sir Nico, the egg's right there.
He don't care about your silly little eggs.
Don't do this to me.
Yeah, he went for that one still.
What? That one was also right in front of you. Does he realize? Okay, he does.
He gets it.
It's like, does he realize that those 2 blocks are staggered? Can he,
See, this puzzle's hard. I mean, do you see all that area in the center? It's really complicated what you need to do with that center area, and I don't actually know how you're supposed to... Oh, wait. Ignore it.
That feel when you really only need to...
There's a lot of red herrings in this game.
It's well designed for that, though. Because it's like... It makes you look at a puzzle, right? And you have this preconception of how to solve it. And this is what I meant earlier when I said that if you get locked into a mindset of having a specific way to do something, you will never beat it because you get too locked into that.
Yeah, like in this game, they do a good job of saying, like, in a lot of puzzle games, you look at every element and you say, okay, I need to interact with every element in a certain way. Oh, by the way, when I kept mentioning terrible, terrible bosses, this is he. So,
I remember this one.
The key thing is that it throws down a lightning bolt from the top of the screen. So if you're at the bottom of the screen, you're safe. If you're at the top of the screen, there's nothing you can do and he will hit you.
This is not the worst one that there is.
This is the worst one in the goal, easily.
In the goal, maybe, but...
Sir Nico's almost got there. Oh no, down a... Okay, still got another one.
Yeah, you have a block. It's designed...
Looks like he's opted to restart.
Whatchamacallit block back. The turning block. You know, you can also get really lucky with some of these, I guess, seal patterns, in that you might not have to do as much work.
Yeah, on the second time around, one of the levels that I had failed, the second time around, I ended up being able to just go back and by the time I got to the boss, the seals were only like in one section of the puzzle. Just because, again, if you beat the boss quicker, you have less glyphs to capture.
I think he figured it out.
There, he's got it. Alright, Pika Pals, you're a Legend of Zelda runner. Let's see if you can figure out the... Oh. Looks like he's second-guessing himself on that one.
Yeah. No! Alright. No, you're still good. I should at some point put together like a puzzle manifesto. Things you need to know. Like, very common puzzles that you need to be able to solve.
He's got the solution. He's just got to figure out that he's got the solution. Alright, so...
It's because until you make that move, you can't really see it.
Yeah.
Like, when you look at the checkerboard pattern, most people don't, like, see it that way. Salmon, I think, has got the solution.
Yeah, he's definitely got it now.
I actually really love these huge mass block
restart.
puzzles that Nico's on. Like,
Oh yeah, the one where you have just a bunch of pivoting.
Yeah, all the turnstiles, man. Wait, Alpha. Alpha, no. To set up a little bit better for it.
Oh yeah, this one. This one involved a lot of that. Just unlocking these entire gate sets.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to turn that one on the left. But... Oh wait, because you can turn it after too. Push it up one more.
Oh, and Salmon has to restart.
Oh. Salmon. Yeah. You need to spend more time analyzing your thingamajigs. I honestly think it would just be so much more helpful for players just to spend that time at the beginning to just study a boss map.
Yeah,
boss map
whatever time they have given you. Like if it blacked out the boss map, that'd be a thing. But you don't need to know where the glyphs are to solve the puzzle.
Yeah. No,
Also-
Alpha. Alpha, you got this. No. No.
Nico, where are you going?
Alpha.
Oh,
don't
I
do
see what
this.
he's doing.
There he goes. I think Alpha got it. No, go back. You're so close. Alpha. Oh man. I'm just like looking at him, not being able to do it. There you
I
go.
think he's got it. He's got an idea. There we go.
One more. Stream delay is killing me.
Oof, Pika-Pal's pushing that block in the wrong spot. Unfortunately, Pika-Pal's needs to figure out what to do with that block, and it's absolutely just shutting him down.
Somebody needs to play more Zelda block puzzle games. I think Salmon's got a hang of it. Don't screw up now.
So the fun one
Yeah,
that
there we
Nico
go.
is on can actually be solved in a number of ways here. But the fun part is that it's got an obvious or a much easier sounding solution to it that would allow you to push the blocks in an interesting position, basically, and allow you access to the other side, except that that's not what you're allowed to go right now. Oh, Nico has figured out how to get the block free. Think he's going to be able to pull it off. So right now he's like looking at it because of the way that the paths are laid out in the pay spin, since we're trying to make sure that everybody's on equal movement. Even though he's sitting there right next to a level exit, he can't take it because he needs to go up.
Yep.
All right, Pika-Pals, you got the solution. There we go. Pika-Pals gets through.
Wait, I didn't pay attention to Alpha. Did he actually try the maze for a little bit?
What, the middle maze or the...
Yeah, on his previous screen with the giant red herring in the middle.
No, that's the next... Oh, that was the previous screen, wasn't it?
That was a previous screen.
I didn't see.
I saw that the middle had been turned a little bit. Like, it wasn't in the default configuration. So I'm wondering...
Alpha, what do you...
He got it. He's got it. Go back.
What are you doing?
Alpha, stop being dumb.
Alpha, what are you... There we go.
He had the solution, like,
Yeah.
30 moves ago.
Just forever ago and just couldn't
It's like,
commit.
oh, I forgot there was a block under there. Alpha 5 at the best boss in the game. Who did? Oh yeah, I think. Was this Mikon's
Yeah,
mystery tournament game?
this was Mikan's mystery tournament game.
Okay, because I remember this wasn't mine, but I joined in anyways because I saw SMT, and then I saw puzzle. I couldn't help myself.
Add my favorite series plus puzzle. Suddenly I'm playing like Pokemon Puzzle League or Final Fantasy. I don't know. What Final Fantasy puzzle game even is there? Pictologica?
Is that a real puzzle game?
It's a nanograms game. Pictologica Final Fantasy, yeah.
I actually really like the one that Shiniko's on.
Alpha finding a different solution to this puzzle against this boss. Like a completely different solution to this boss.
I mean, a really nice thing about this game is that a lot of, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but like maybe 10 to 15% of the puzzles in this game have different solutions.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of alternate solutions to a lot of these puzzles. Nico getting a bit held up there on this The puzzles with the giant gaps are the worst.
It's just because there's so much flexibility in trying to solve it. But you kind of need to know how many horizontal. So the thing that helps me solve them is to count like how many horizontal and how many vertical spaces that you need to solve them, and then you take the blocks that you have access to and try to configure it that way.
Yeah, that I can see what you're saying. That's definitely a big help. Is to basically just like know what you need to actually reach any given point in terms of just counting it out.
Like, it sounds really simple, but when you're just like faced with all these puzzles, you don't always think about it. I wonder if Salmon can figure this out quickly. No. No.
Unfortunately, not getting a solution there either.
Like, it really helps to think that you only need one space to push a block. And I know that also sounds dumb, but...
Like the idea that if you can shove anything into an open square.
Yeah, so like people, like the mindset that I think Salmon's kind of like locked into is that you should try to free up as much space as possible so you have more space to work with. Whereas your idea should just be trying to minimize the amount of moves that you need, just because it makes it easier that way. And a lot of puzzles are designed to be very strict, so you do kind of want to...
Yeah, this game is pretty rare in terms of puzzlers, in so much as there's so much different options that you can use to solve a puzzle, basically. Many puzzles have just unique solutions. You must do it in this specific pattern all the time, every time, or you'll fail.
I mean, a lot of block puzzles are designed that way, but because they intentionally design so many red herrings into the game, it's like unavoidable in a game like this.
Okay, so Nico has reached the statue and he's ignoring the statue. Also, did I tell them the right way to go?
Did you? I didn't look at the base bin.
I don't know. Don't blame me. I don't remember this. I might be just misremembering it. They'll be fine.
Did you tell Nico that he has to get the set?
Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, once the puzzle didn't finish, he realized what he had to do.
Cough, cough, IRC, help.
Well, I mean, I had to tell them that control because it took me forever to realize what a statue meant.
But it's flashing.
I did not notice these things. Oh, Salmon had a solution, but had to go back. Making me sad and...
Yeah, it's kind of like this mentality that Salmon's trying to clear out all this extra space that you don't really need for a game like this.
Yeah, you only need that one block of movement.
Well, the block that he just moved was a bad block.
Yeah, it was. You can still salvage this by just pushing it back up.
Look at Pika Pals going for the red herring.
Oh man, Pika Pals is in there.
And you still don't need...
And he does it. No, Pika Pals does it though.
Yeah. But the simple solution is right there. That feel when you only need the tiny block to move through a 3-space gap. Did Alpha 5 figure out he only needs a little block? I don't know.
Nico now facing off against the stage 5 boss or stage 4 boss. Again,
oh my God.
their attacks are pretty well telegraphed. Like they tell you, by the way, this is what I'm going to do.
Some more than others.
All right,
actually
Nico.
I really like this boss in
Unfortunately, Nico has messed this up.
Has he though?
Yeah, he killed the
Oh,
he
yeah.
killed both the two both the wide and the top block.
Yeah.
So one concept that makes games like this in particular, like Quirk, Amazing Tater, any Suckleband game really, is to realize the concept of a block being dead. You can't, if you push that block up against a wall or into a corner, you can't move that block in any way, shape, or form.
Yep. And also, kind of realizing when you killed a turnstile too.
Yeah, that if you've had anything inside of a turnstile, killing it like that. Or worse, when you put a block into a turnstile and you're just like, yeah, you've killed the entire thing. You just straight murdered it. How do you feel?
You can't murder an inanimate object, please, Roar.
You want to make a bet?
Just because you figured out a way to do it doesn't mean it's right.
Nico, still wrong solution on this boss. Has to do it again. Unfortunately, this puzzle is just beating up Salmon right now.
Yeah.
There we go. Come on, you got the right answer, buddy.
Pika Pals, getting through that boss. I actually think I was stuck on this boss on the light path for a little bit too.
Yeah, because these bosses, they're the same on both sides, aren't they?
It
Like,
depends
I'm pretty sure
on the
these are the
path.
same arena.
Like, they're not exactly the same, but I think for the most part, they're the same puzzles.
Yeah,
Even if like the attacks are a little bit, like not as widespread. Is that the right word?
Let's see if Nico's got a good answer for this.
Your vertical block needs to get killed.
Just get it out of there.
Yeah, you need to not use your vertical block to obstruct your other movement.
Salmon pushing that block way out of the way. Just, nope, not going to deal with that anytime soon. Oh, looks like Nico's got an answer.
There we go. I want to say that this also took me a while on light. I think I did it like 3 or 4 times. Especially since in the top left, there's also a way you can kill your avenue.
Yeah, I messed that up my first time.
Yeah.
I like got this entire right side solved, and I was so excited that I got the right side solved.
I think he just killed it.
No, you got it.
No, he got it, yeah.
Yeah, he's got it. He did that very carefully.
He was like just sitting there dodging, looking at it for a little bit, which is a very good idea. As we come up on the 40-minute mark, I think that's stage 4?
I blinked and Pika did weird things.
Yeah. At least Pika got there.
Yeah.
Whatever this solution is, I like it.
Like, this definitely seems like the off-the-wall solution here.
Oh wait, no, I played this level. The one that Sir Nico's on. Did I do that after the race? I can't remember.
Salmon trying to give himself as much space
not...
as possible.
I want to say that Sir Nico just botched the solution that I used. So...
correct. The solution has been botched.
So, I don't know if he's just trying to get that big block. And I don't think there's a way to do that.
Wait. Oh my god. I hate myself now.
What?
I did use the big box. The big box is a solution. In fact, he's approaching the solution with the big box right now. It didn't occur to me that you could just use the 2 blocks to immediately walk into the gate.
What?
Yeah, no, exactly. It just doesn't occur to you, and you're just like, okay, wait, what?
That's literally the only thing I thought of when I see this puzzle.
Oh no, see, Nico's got the idea that I had, where you can shove
You
those
push
2
the
blocks
big
down, and
block?
just push the big block in.
Oh my god, I can't believe you two. What about your simple solutions?
Yeah,
Hello?
no, sometimes I don't see them.
You calculate the minimum number of moves that you need to get to the goal. Not your grandiose, pretty solution that utilizes all of your blocks.
Salmon is... Poor guy's been on this stage for a while now. Just not putting together the final pieces of it.
I'm gonna see if I can pull up Nighty, because I know he is a pretty good puzzle gamer as well.
Yeah, I try my best to select streams at random here, so we're not always seeing the same people over and over again. You're going to see a lot of the common people are like Some Girl or Sir Nico or Alpha, because there's a certain level of like... Some Girl always has reliable audio, for instance, so we might find favorites in that respect. But for the most part, we do try to be as random in our choosing as we can to try to give everybody some focus, so we're not just playing favorites over here.
Well, you should put my stream up whenever I do these things, which is not often.
I think I have, like, a couple of times put you up, so, you know.
Anyways, so Nighty's actually pretty far behind compared to Alpha and Sir Nico.
How's it compared to Pika Pals?
Um,
Oh yeah, Alpha and Pika Pals now
I
on
think
the same
he's, like,
stage.
one stage behind Pika and Alpha. He's on the same stage that Salmon's on. And his stream is real crisp.
He's still
I
on
love
the
it.
same stage that Salmon's on?
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, he's a full world behind, yeah.
Yeah. His stream is so crisp though. It's like 60 FPS with like the worst resolution I've ever seen. Because, you know, obviously bad Game Boy games.
Salmon gets there. Oh man. Salmon finally moving on.
Nighty kind of screwing himself up. But, you know, I will not dwell on him too much longer. I wonder if he's figured out that he still needs to move his other thing. Sir Nico. Go back. Turn your thing.
There we go, Nico's got it.
Yeah.
Another one of Lightning's favorite puzzle types there. As spoken by Lightning.
Yeah. I actually love all these types of puzzle games. I love the Amazing Tater.
I know Amazing Tater and Quirk, but like... I haven't
There's
seen
not-
this puzzle
There's
type.
not too many. Like, if I'm being honest,
Like, I feel like this would be such an easy puzzle type to rip off.
yeah. So Salmon is just one screen behind Nighty right now.
Oh, so now you figured out that screen there?
Yeah.
And Salmon locks himself in. Pika Pal's now working with Statue Buddy. There they go.
Let me see. Who else is in this race? I'm gonna see how well everyone else is doing. Take a full scope of all of our racers here. Jal is using Jack Frost, my man.
Jal has changed the customization.
My man, using good old Jack Frost, like a true SMT gamer. He's also stuck on the same screen that Nighty is on.
But has Nico actually like stopped that solution from going through? Oh nope, there he goes. Nico finding the solution here.
Myself forgetting that some girl on the internet is just some girl. I was typing this long name into Twitch.
Nico just switched the order of his avatars around.
That's okay. I would like to see everyone be using Jack Frost, like my man. So. I will give a shout out to Jal.
Oh, nope, Nico. Oh no, Nico just messed it up! Okay, luckily there's an undo button. This puzzle looks a little daunting, but it's actually, like, pretty easy. As Pika Pals makes it to the boss.
Alright, let's see. Who else do we have in this race?
Chaos Defrost, residual underscore deviance.
I'm just gonna look through the speedruns live because it's actually a little bit easier for me to. Well, if I can find this race somehow.
Oh no, and Salmon just killed that entire right side there, or left side.
So let's kill all the people that we have on. Oop. As everyone's stream becomes loud and noisy for me.
The girl, oh god, you opened up a SRL, why would you do that? Mid-race.
I can't help it. Alright.
Price you pay for knowledge. Alright, Nico's through there. So yeah, again, this is a level that's linear, this world that Nico's on. Nico's
So
got some
Bissell
solutions.
Minton
Oh, you got the solutions, Nico?
is on the one that I think Pika Pals did the super weird way that we have no idea.
Oh,
Also
no.
having Switch's character. So it turns out a lot of people are stuck on the same puzzle that Salmon is on right now. Nighty, Jal, the protagonist, and Salmon are all on the same screen.
Oh, wow. Nico is blowing people away right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Nico has proven time and time again he's a very strong competitor. He walked into MT, and in his first MT got top 8, so...
I should have farmed him then. Could have farmed him on this game. I see him struggling on some of them.
So this level is pretty evil in that it presents itself to you in one way, but you have to realize that any other option to it is impossible. So it does look like you can get to the boss room from this puzzle, but if you actually analyze it properly, there's no way to reach that top block to push it down there in order to achieve getting to that boss room.
Well, it's pretty obvious from the get-go, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's obvious. I'm just saying the game does throw that at you still.
People just don't pay attention to it. You don't pay attention to the obvious things that you can't do.
Pika-Pal's taking a lead over Alpha.
Yeah, solving this puzzle pretty nonchalantly. Alpha having the same problem Nico did with this.
I think he's got it now, though.
Yeah. It is almost a little frustrating that you have to focus on dodging boss attacks.
Those boss attacks, though, are like a non-issue.
You say that, but you watch somebody get hit and actually die to one, and then we'll see who's laughing.
Oh, and Alpha gets there. Boss down. We're entering the volcano now. I see that even though I actually had to restart World 2 a couple of times because of the lightning bolt boss is the worst.
That sounds like a player issue.
Because it's just like, oh, I feel like attacking this section now. Nothing you can do about it.
Is Pika-Pal's gonna go for the big block solution too? I'm so disappointed in
I think you mean the correct solution.
I'm so disappointed in the puzzle game crew. Or mystery crew. Actually,
it's so
you know what?
easy now that I'm not paying attention to it. Or now that I'm not doing the puzzle myself. Like, it's so infuriating how easy that actually is.
I want to think that the obvious solution is the big block puzzle.
Because when you look at the big block, you realize just how solvable it is.
Because it just looks like it fits.
Yeah. It's just an obvious, clear, oh yeah, this works. Nico now trying to figure out how do you approach that section. Also, free egg.
Okay. Another big block solution has been found. Half of 5, you suck.
You look at it and you realize it's so bonkers easy when you're actually like paying attention through it from the other side.
I guess. I actually think it's easier than... Because you have to manipulate the turnstile so much.
No, I'm saying like your solution is just like stupidly simple. And I do mean stupid, as in you feel stupid because you don't realize just how simple that was.
But you have to mess with the turnstiles a lot.
So here we have our first instance of 3 players required.
I mean, not required, but you need to save your third person too.
Yeah, you have to save the third person as well. And Nico not realizing, yeah,
He can save himself. No, not like this.
Nope, he couldn't do it at that point.
The third person can save himself. Just FYI. Spoilers.
No, yeah, the third person can save himself just like this. Yeah, he just messed that up, basically. That's basically it.
Oh, yeah.
Shove it into place, shove it across, shove it in place, shove it across.
That guy's so cute. Look at him. Waddle with his...
Alright, Pika-Pals looks like they're going for the solution. This one was a weird one because of how many holes you had to put it through.
That's a benefit of having long blocks.
Oh, no. Pika messes it up.
Did he?
Needed to put that last one single square block down one. Had everything right, but didn't move that last single square block.
You could go forego the egg and have an easier way with it.
What kind of 100%er are you? Ignore the egg.
They miss half the eggs anyways.
Yeah, just ignore the egg. Okay, yeah.
The one that Salmon's on, I don't think anybody's gotten that egg. I don't think anyone's even come close to getting that egg.
I don't remember if I got it or not. I'm pretty sure I'm not in my first try, of course. Just if I went after it at any given point.
Look at Salmon making progress.
There we go. Are the rest of them still on that level?
I think some people have made it past. I stopped watching everybody.
Okay.
I was just like, wanted to check out where everyone was. Alpha, Alpha, you have a turnstile on top. Use it. You have a turnstile on top. Don't do this to me. He didn't even need to reset. His solution worked. Why would you do that?
Didn't realize how to use the turnstile. It's okay. Some people just can't queue in line for a subway. So yeah, this is the last real puzzle that Nico's on right now.
It's almost frustrating watching some of these guys do this.
I think one of the better quotes out of the mystery community is there needs to be a word for watching somebody play a puzzle game and getting frustrated for them.
There does. He figured it out.
My favorite quote from Freeball is everybody in chat knows how to instantly solve every puzzle in a puzzle game.
It's true. Everybody in chat except for the one guy who doesn't play puzzle games. And honestly, like when you're not in a race, it's so much easier to objectively view a puzzle and get through it than... Oh, I wonder if Sam is gonna go for the big block. Well, maybe not anymore.
I don't even know how they get in there.
Huh? You get in from the top. You push the
Oh,
two
you can push it
block.
down and then... Okay.
Yep. And then you push the little block in, and then you go over and push the big block. But you can't get the egg.
Okay.
So he has to go turnstile. Well, not that way.
It's so weird because this solution is just staring at you, too.
Well, people are locked into mindset, yet they fill in all the gaps. Like, if you turn that 3-piece turnstile to face like a T, and then you push the long block down.
Yeah. I see it now that it's been mentioned. Oh,
Yeah.
but Salmon has locked himself out of that solution at this point.
No, he hasn't. He can move the little block on the bottom. That little block on the bottom.
Out of that solution.
Not that way. Not that way. I was like, wait, but it makes so much sense. You could just move the little block to the right and you'll have like space to move around. Oh, okay, never mind. You don't need to push the 3 long block in. Just you have a single block. It works.
Oh, we finally have Nico being stuck on a puzzle here.
Salmon's still gonna go for it. That one.
Yeah, there goes Salmon into the middle ground. Does that mean that Nico's the only person thus far who took the quick way?
So Nico's solution is intended to be like the advanced solution. That's like oh, you know, you're good at this game kind of thing.
The one where you just ignore the middle section?
Yeah, well, because that's where the egg is. So
Alright.
you can get the egg in every solution. Like, the game's well designed for that. That's why some things also have more than one solution. Because like levels are designed for you to be able to both get the egg and still finish it.
And also for you to be able to enter from different locations in the puzzle and still solve it.
Mm-hmm. One move behind. Sam, you gotta go back. You gotta go turn your other turnstiles. That's not how turnstiles work.
No, I think he's got it there.
Yeah.
Just missing the mild movement to pull it off. There we go. Nope, that ain't quite right.
I like how you're like ahead, so you're like saying
go.
these things, and I'm like, what? That doesn't make sense. No egg for Pika Pals. Please use your long block. Yes! Let's go, Pika Pals.
Alright, Pika closing in. I think has surpassed Alpha for a while now. Meanwhile, Nico still having some issues.
Yeah, but that Pika Pals just screwed up instantly on like the second move. Pika, your blocks are dead. Reset the stage. I'm sorry.
Alright, I think Nico has a solution now. There we go. Nico's got it. Gonna be moving on to the boss shortly. Gonna only have one more stage, but you might remember what this stage looked like. Nope, wrong stage, sorry. Not quite the stage I thought it was. But again, also a non-issue. You just move your way through. Never mind, Nico still has a few puzzles to go. But these are definitely some of the easier puzzles in comparison. Salmon.
I think Nico should
no.
be our winner. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, Salmon! Oh, you had it. Oh, he can still recover it.
How do turnstiles work?
Nice recovery from Salmon.
There we go. What a baller. That took more moves than was necessary, to be fair.
Yep. But he got it in the end, I mean.
Yup. That's all that matters, honestly.
Absolutely.
Oh, did Pika Pass just mess up? That was not the block that was supposed to go there. You can't get into the corner with the 2 tile.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, you just can't get there.
He'll find out once. He'll find out once he pushes the block all the way over there.
Now we get to hear the peaceful grooves of this level here, or of the plains level. The meadow, the beautiful water, and the spring breeze, and the turnstiles.
Oh, on Salmon's?
Yeah, we've got Salmon's audio.
Boop-a-doo-boo. You have a long piece! Use your long piece. Pika. No. Pika. It didn't work the first time.
And Nico just taking the other block around, no problem.
Yep.
I agree, Car. Nico only needs to bring it across the bottom.
Yeah.
Except not quite.
Did he just...
There we go.
He did.
It. Nico's got it. Oh yeah, and the return to this level. And the return to this level.
The solution becomes so much easier the other way around.
Right.
Like, oh, that was
having
easy.
a smaller field was easy to deal with.
Like, because there's only one way to do it, and like, this is one of the few times that the obvious solution is the only solution.
Yeah, move forward, push block, move forward further, keep block pushed.
Hey, Pika Pals is on the buddy level.
Oh, nice. I agree, the buddy level, because there are two buddies to go with this time around. Oh.
Nico, you gotta untangle all your turnstiles.
Okay, no, he's got it. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Nico manages to tangle up the turnstiles and keep going still. This level is so hard. I don't know how anybody could clear this level.
What level?
The one that Nico just cleared.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty rough.
It's super rough.
Did he get the egg?
Nope.
He didn't get the egg! I was like, oh my god. I'm so disappointed.
So this boss is probably the second hardest boss. It's still not that hard, but it's still, yeah, the second hardest because it will actually hit you. It throws fireballs directly at you.
It hits your previous location, so as long as you're always moving, then it can't hit you.
Well, it'll hit you if it hits you, though, if you move between it and its path. So the main thing is that you can bait the fireballs.
Yeah, but as long as you keep moving up and down, you shouldn't get hit, unless if you move back into it.
Oof, Nico getting hit again. It's alright though, he's got plenty of guys left.
Plenty of guys left, please.
I know, he keeps missing eggs and somehow he's still got plenty of guys left. I don't get it.
Is that how you talk about your teammates?
Yes, when they never show their faces, there's plenty of dudes. They're expendable, dude. Where do you think they're going?
It's like,
They're diving in the way of your shots.
It's like, men are the most expendable thing. In fact, they're the easiest thing to replace. Ha, ha. D-bag.
Sir Nico's comment is Pikachu used Thunderbolt on God. That is Shin Megami Tensei in a nutshell, I guess.
110? I could have beaten that.
Uh-huh.
Should have farmed. I didn't want to hold it up, because once I got here, they were already basically on their way.
Let's see if Sir Nico will show off the castle. If he does, we'll keep watching his stream. I think he's going for the win. Let's see how much worse I could have been at this game. Or how terrible I would have been at this game.
I mean, when did you clear 4?
Well, 4...
Or you just test till 5?
I tested and finished 5. But I couldn't tell you the individual times because I did the testing in bits.
Okay.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't have the attention span to play a game like this for too long.
What? The game is so good.
It is. ADHD is worse.
Dang. How did you ever get through Amazing Tater?
I never did.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
Alright, so Tsuniko is on his own at this point. There is no telling him where to go, what place he's supposed to be at. And there he goes, solving the first one. That, for some reason, I just could never figure out that motion.
You couldn't solve the first one?
Couldn't and didn't have the attention span to do things.
Come on, Roar.
This is why I shouldn't be running tournaments, people. Why do you do this to me?
You just gotta pass it off. Get somebody else to do it.
I will tap you for the next weekly blind puzzle game that both Sir Nico and Alpha want to play.
Only if it's a puzzle game.
But I said puzzle game.
Yeah.
Alright, Alpha's got the solution now. So normally I would switch to a different stream, but if Alpha's going to keep going at it, or Sir Nico's going to keep going at it, then we'll keep watching him. See if he actually finishes the game.
He should. It should only take like another 20 or 30 minutes tops.
Yeah, it looks like the final section is non-linear. So he can figure out whatever path he wants to figure out at this point.
I'm gonna see, because the protagonist mentioned that he was stuck on a screen. I don't know if he's gotten past it. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's still stuck on that one puzzle that everyone was stuck on forever.
Oh, with the turnstiles repeatedly being used? So thus far, I think Pika Pals is the next one to finish soon.
I don't know. Because, Nighty and Jal and some girl should also be pretty close. I don't know where Abysmal Minton is.
There we go. Salmon gets it in a very, very awkward way, but he gets it. Looks like Pika and Salmon had some really awkward solutions for that level.
I want to think that a lot of people had very different solutions for it. But I would say Sir Nico did it the way I would have.
Yeah, Sir Nico did it the way that I did.
Oh, this level looks fancy. There's a giant block in the middle to screw everything.
These castle levels definitely look fun.
This level looks creepy. I'll probably say that if your two characters are together, it's probably not where you want them to be. You probably want them to turn turnstiles for each other.
That's probably a good point.
We'll see how protagonist is doing. I think he's gotten closer to it, but he's still not. I think he's got it. No, not quite. Because now his block is the other way.
I feel like this developer played Amazing Tater or Pork, and we're like, okay, well, they have different characters, so we should put ours in there too, with different characters. But then they forgot to do it in anything resembling a majority of the time.
I mean, I like this better than Amazing Tater, because I like having the bosses.
Oh no, the bosses are definitely a good, interesting mechanic. The way that they're handled is good. Like, puzzle game boss fight is always a questionable experience, and the way that they're handled in this one is, in fact, just, like, golden. How have we been pronouncing it? I mean, I'm just tired of not caring, so. I know how to pronounce Japanese words. I just might not have been pronouncing it right. Let's face it, everyone just calls it SMT for a reason.
Shin Megami Tensei?
Yeah.
What did you say? I wasn't even paying attention.
I don't know, I might be saying me sometimes. But yeah, it's Shin Megami Tensei.
I'll probably only stay till like the second or third person finishes, to be honest, because there's not as much in a race once people have kind of like figured it out and you have people starting to finish.
Yeah.
Use your big block, Alpha.
Nico just running through various rooms here at this point.
Yeah, without like a well, you have a map, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Using that.
Pika Palace gets there. Wondering if we're going to start seeing other people finish.
We should, because I would say some other people are where Pika and Alpha are. Some people are still kind of stuck where like Salmon is. It's almost infuriating watching where the protagonist is. It's like, you are literally right there.
Alright, we gotta coin the term Schadenpuzzle.
Schadenpuzzle?
That's what it is.
When you're frustrated at somebody else not being able to solve a puzzle?
Yep.
Trademark that term.
It's like Schadenfreude, but it's a puzzle. It makes it frustration. You're not taking pleasure in someone else's pain, you're taking pain in somebody else's pain. I don't know, I guess the word is empathy.
Because they might not feel that way.
True. Yep. It's Schadenpuzzle. Oh god, the red carpet in the level that Nico's on just bothers me. But he can just kind of sort of like finish the game at this point. Like he approached it from, this is such an easy level. What is this level? Why is it so horribly, oh wait, because I'm mistaking a block for a spot. For doing a thing that it's not.
A statue? Hold on. I wasn't looking.
No, I'm looking at Nico's level. It's...
Yeah.
I didn't realize that block jutted out, so it actually like halts a lot of things.
It looks like
the final world in this level.
I would put the two blocks up top where the carpet is and bring it downwards.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good plan. And that turnstile will allow you to do it.
Where that turnstile is covering?
Looks like that might be Nico's plan here.
Yeah.
Bye, egg.
See, even if I was blind, I think I could put up a good fight against Nico in this game.
Is he actually going to restart the puzzle to go for the egg?
Oh man. What a baller.
Alright, Samufula moving on to boss fight.
No,
No, I think he's
he
missing.
forgot.
He feels like he's missing something. Or...
Nico forgot how he got the block out.
Oh no.
You go and push the block down. There you go. There he goes. He's good. He should be good. If he's not good, I would be very disappointed. You gotta push that top turnstile down.
I don't know that he is. And the egg's gone. But I think he's got it. Oh, he just restarted because he messed it up.
Yeah, he took a whole bunch of steps like in the middle for no reason.
Alright, let's see how he does against what I assume to be the final boss. I mean, it looks big and blocky. Oh, but look how easy this boss is now. The amount of time Nico actually took on this level was, like, basically inconsequential.
Yeah. I don't understand this.
Pika-Pal's also fighting against final boss of the goal, and Pika-Pal's has finished! The time of 1:24:05.
Nico messed up the boss so hard the first time.
Alright, let's go pull up Zhao.
Oh, his pattern was a joke! Are you kidding me?
Well, I say pull up Zhao, but now I want to see Nico finish this real quick.
I mean, this attack is pretty... Like, this boss's attacks are just pretty crazy.
Yeah, those are rude.
Ooh, how's he gonna... He needs all 3 blocks down there while the boss is attacking him.
Boss is really rude.
Yeah, he
Alright.
needs... No, he had it! He had it! Oh. I'm so sad. I'm so sad right now.
Let's see where the Zhao's at.
He walks into the blast. He almost walks into another blast, but his iframe saved the day.
Oh my, Zhao is still on the meadow level.
Narrowly dodges an attack. Nico, what are you doing? Oh, that's smart, actually. That was right.
Lining them both up ready to go.
Well, you can't just move them out like that, otherwise it doesn't work.
Okay, so it looks like this guy's attacks will eventually hit the block that you're standing on, so... looks like you can manipulate it a bit, but Nico is about to have to restart this entire stage if he gets hit again. And he realized that and fixes it.
Oh, that attack was right in front of him, too. Oh, man.
Yeah. It's like death flashing before your eyes right there. Alright, Nico getting the second block. It looks like that should be second block in. Momentarily. There we go, Nico. Now just needing that final block to go in.
Yeah, that final block's a little bit tricky. You have to get that top turnstile turned down.
Oh, and he gets hit.
He's got plenty of hits.
Yeah, they're in position too. Here he goes. Is this in fact the final level, or is there one more beyond it?
Womp womp.
Yeah, it looks like Sir Nico has finished the game. So the thing is that I'd had to put together a path for the final level. I could have probably done that. I was just too tired in the testing and like. Unfortunately, I've been so busy with co-op. Is my excuse for everything right now.
Jowl! Jowl!
So it looks like at this point, Jowl is actually behind Sam and Buffalo.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys, we're going to call this race at 4 o'clock precisely, because I have to start Kuso setup around that time.
I'm actually gonna call it myself right now. Hate to leave you like this, but I think I have watched my enough of Puzzle to Call.
I appreciate the help. Catch you later, man.
It's a good race. You know, got to see a lot of interesting things. And yeah, that's something cool about all these like super flexible puzzle games that have multiple solutions, have people getting trapped, you know, just like Jowl's statue right now. So yeah, thanks for having us. Thanks for getting all these people into a race.
Yep, and we'll be running the race wheel at approximately, like I said, about 4.
Alright. I'm out.
Okay, and Nico's going down, so we've seen Nico finish. Let's go ahead and pull up Nighty. Let's see where Nighty is at. Bonus points if I actually spell his channel properly. Shockingly, Nighty is also at the same boss here. I'm going to be way too out of it to win at Kuso today. This is probably my final game in Kuso for now. We'll find out. Alright, Salmon clearing the boss. Moving on to the volcano. Nighty's stream appears to be just sitting still. Nighty appears to be on break of sorts. Let's go ahead and switch to some girl. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Let's go back to 90. Like I said, I'm a little bit tired, so... So Jal is now running around as a fairy. And is currently the only one with any cosmetic changes. I like that we've seen a few... quite a few cosmetic changes in this. Because they really do nothing for you game-way play-wise, though assumedly they change your stats up a bit. It's just, you know, what good is fairy wings if you can't fly a bit? Sounds like they just get in your way. As Jal approaches the boss. Alright, does Nighty have a solution figured out here? Salmon also going for the big block strats. Legitimately, Lightning is the only person that looked at that and said, oh, there's a simpler way to do it. And I feel so dumb for not realizing it. So yeah, it looks like Pika-Pals and... So it was... Alpha 5 was in the lead until just like... there was just like a sudden turnaround from Pika-Pals defeating Alpha 5. So Alpha 5 is now about to move on to the final boss of the run here. Let's see if Alpha 5 decides to go on to a final level as well. I'm questioning if the final level would have been harder. I think the final level would have been harder if I gave it a specific path, because it looks like there were some easy paths through it. It was the same way with the prior level, or with the Meadow level, where you could do a much easier solution if you weren't tethered by path requirements, basically. Well, it's way shorter because you were able to take all the quick and easy routes out, basically. Just like the route that I took through the meadow was actually really quick and easy. That's a really good plan, Rual. Yeah, the Volcano is 100% linear in terms of its stages, so it's really easy to mix that up, basically. Salmon has a good idea, but not quite right. Didn't push it over far enough. And there we go. Zhao has a solution. Nighty just trying to figure out the rest of it. And as we were doing this, some girl has just finished in third with a time of 1:36:35. Coming in just shortly before Alpha 5 is. Oh no, Zhao though looks like that's a bad situation. Alpha getting hit by a lot of boss attacks too. All right, Alpha's got the solution. And here we go, Alpha 5 finishing up immediately after. GG to Alpha as well. Let's go ahead and pull up, let's take a look at how Chaos Defrost is doing. It looks like Alpha might be moving in the final world. Might. Yeah, this race could have easily been final world. Like, it was almost tempting to find a path that would lead to 100% clear. Because that would have been interesting. Let's see where Chaos Defrost is. Back on Lightning Boss. Ouch. Just clearing up the village side right now. There we go, though. 90. Oh, no, wait. Oops. I looked at the part of the start of the solution. But, yeah. 90 got close, but messed up that top left area. Nighty pausing and having a good look around. That is an absolutely brilliant strat here on these bosses. Oh, but he locked himself. Is 90 able to save it? Oh man, 90 can actually save this! Nighty can do this, he just needs to push that block down, push the other one up, go grab those two sigils and push the other one up. Will he figure it out? Oh no, I don't think he can, actually. Oh no, yep, there he goes. Push it all the way down. Up. And 90 saves it! Nicely done, 90. Nico, you are the crowd. So, yep, the crowd did in fact go wild. Of note, Crowds Go Wild was one of the least popular and least purchased late night DVDs ever. Oh, and Salmon's all locked up there. Thank you, Hydrated Bot. I do have my glass of water right here for good hydration. Stay hydrated, Bot, reminding people to take care of themselves. Come on, Jal, you can do it, you can do it! Jal also using pause strats, very nice. Is that savable? I don't... Oh, it might be. Yeah, it looks like it is. Jal just has to find that one last missing piece. There it is. Jal gets it. Very nicely done. We have about 10 minutes remaining in this race before I pull up the mystery wheel for next week. So let's see where they can get to. Salmon or Nighty has been stuck on this level for a bit. Or no, wait, no, I'm mistaken what happened on Nighty and Salmon's stream. So let's see if Jal goes for the easy solution. No, no way, Jal. Are you doing it? Are you doing the easy solution? No, the easy solution was almost there. Jal is going for the easy solution. At least now that I'm looking at it, it might not be the easy solution. It might actually be pretty hard. Oh, killing that block. Messing it up. I don't know, Lightning. I'm starting to not believe that this is an easy solution. According to Lightning, this is how he did it. But now that I'm looking at it, I think that's a much harder solution. Like, I don't see how it works now that I'm looking at it. Jal tried to take your easy solution, but it didn't work. It's probably not the same level as in Light Path, no. Okay, that's why. Alright, so Lightning was just confused as to which path, what's going on with the path. Salmon's closing in here. Oh, but makes a bad decision there. This is actually pretty easy to look at, or easy level when you look at it. But unfortunately, that's not going to be... It was possible for a moment. Nico, you're revealing corporate secrets! And Jog gets the big block in. Just go straight. Salmon, what are you doing? Can Salmon actually save this? Okay. Looks like he's going for the actual save. Or not so much. Oh yeah, no, he got it. Yeah, he saved it. Definitely a much more eloquent solution, but a solution nonetheless. Or it was available, I mean. I feel like this puzzle is an exact puzzle that's in Quirk. Like, almost exact. Maybe a little bit different, but... Yeah, the 4 turntables with the 2 blocks inside that... I swear that's a level in Quark. Oh? Salmon had something, but kind of messed it up a bit. I just noticed that. It's bothering me. Alright, we're almost at the part where we're about to spin the wheel. As Nighty is catching up to Chaos Defrost, or Salmon Buffalo. Let's see if Nighty can figure that bit out. Down with the block and across. There we go. Nighty's free. Nighty is now caught up to Salmon Buffalo. Oh no, Salmon pushed it down instead of pushing up and getting it up in a better position. Nighty's taking his time to stop and think about these. Alright, the last bit of this race we're going to see is the race between Nighty and Salmon Buffalo here. Let's see who progresses past this level first. And Salmon has just locked up everything. Meanwhile, Chaos is on one of the most interesting levels in the game, the level that literally everybody on stream solved differently. Like, every single person on stream had a different, weird solution to this puzzle. It was weird. Tao How puzzle to call. And Salmon gets it. Nicely done. All right, you guys, we are going to go ahead and pull up the mystery wheel. Are you ready to get excited to see what we have next week coming up for you here on the Mystery Funhouse? I know I am. And some girl has just finished stage 6 with a time of 1:55, so she was tracking that. All right, let's pull up our good old mystery wheel. Do I not have the mystery wheel on this layout? Oh man. Let me find that then. Let's get the mystery wheel put up on this scene. I actually only had it in my other profile, so. Am I dealing with a graphical bug from the mystery wheel? Huh. All right, are you guys ready? Here we go. Mystery wheel is off. And coming up in next week's Weekly Blind, we have Cluno Empire Dream, Smash Smash Hammer and Smash, Blender Bros, Holy Umbrella, Dondora Mobutu, and Kula World. And we have out the gate, we're going to see... Nobody's going off it very fast. Everybody's just kind of taking it easy. Holy Umbrella starts to move forward, however, and meanwhile followed immediately by Cooler World. Cooler World starting to slow down. Holy Umbrella starting to take off. Oh, it's going to be tired out before the time it gets to the end. Holy Umbrella starting to go, but Cooler World gets the best. Cool World for the PlayStation 1 has been submitted. Another genre puzzle game. Submitted by Jal. So we'll go ahead and get that tested for you guys, see what we have for you next week on the Weekly Blinds. If you don't have PlayStation 1 set up, set it up, get it ready to go, because those are a little bit more complicated and a little bit more in depth. So we will see you next week. Thank you for watching, guys.